Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Delve. Today we're starting on a new project. We're getting a little meta and creating our very own YouTube simulator prototype. Now, the starting goal for this game is to film the most outrageous thing possible within a certain amount of time. These things will range from the normal to the extreme, inspired by YouTube's own recent controversies. That's right, the player is no Jimmy Fallon, and so to make it in the viral video market, you can't be creative. No, you've got to get dirty. The gameplay itself is inspired by the likes of Pokemon Snap and the Dead Rising photo system. But that's only the beginning. What makes this project different from the others we're working on is this is less classical orchestra and more improvisational jazz, meaning there's no real vision, no structure, and no real predetermined end. It's all made up on the spot until I think I've done enough. So we've spent enough time talking about it, I think it's time that we actually make this thing a reality. So let's get to the coding. Lucky for you guys, you won't see the boring part because I've already constructed a lovely scene for us here today. I'll give you a nice little preview. We've got the player right here in the middle of the lovely city scene that we'll be doing. We've got the destinations here at the edges for our unsuspecting public. And these nice pink squares will be the buildings. Here's a nice little preview of my really generic looking cityscape. And yeah, so this will be our stage for our lovely project. Again, this is based off the 3D build that I made during the Let's Dev live sessions. But yeah, it's come quite a ways, you know, when you put some effort into some of the visuals. Again, I didn't spend too much time because it's a prototype, so we're not spending too much time. But we've got a lovely viewfinder, nice little REC for immersion's sake. And yeah, this is our cityscape in 3D. So we've got the buildings here, very basic geometry. So yeah, get used to it because this is what we'll be looking at a lot here in this project. So let's get started. All right, so I made a quick list of all the things that we'll be able to cam, and this is what I've come up with. As you can see, gray will be our default color, blue will represent cool and interesting things, purple will be money and or expensive things, orange will be scary / dramatic things, green will be weird, yellow will be funny or meme-ish in nature, red will be violence, pink will be erotic, and black will be dead bodies, basically. Actually, we're gonna hold off on dead bodies for now. We're just gonna make sure the default behavior works first, you know, before we start killing off our people. This is already starting off so weird. Fuchsia. Okay, Game Maker, you wanna... I don't know how to spell fuchsia. There you go. I was close. You should probably name this color, not type. It's a better name for the array. And type will equal random. Let's see. We'll make it 7. Again, we're not gonna be doing dead yet. Dead is gonna be a special case. Destination, another variable we're gonna need. All right, so I need to think. This is some complicated code. Instance find round random instance number object exits. So basically what we're doing is choosing a destination on spawn, and we're gonna choose one of the exits at random. And I think that's what the code should do. Okay, so instead of using a motion set like we've used a lot, I'm gonna try and use what is it called? That's right. I got it. MP potential step. I haven't used it in so long. Destination X, destination Y. Spawn equals 0. This is gonna be our person creator. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think what we'll do is we'll try to spawn people at the opening of a gate and see how that does. So spawn equals we need to do the lovely instance find again. Spawn.y plus length y 16 spawn.image angle. I feel like this might be a temporary thing. We might not even have characters leave the map. They might just spawn in and then we'll do other things in the meantime, but I just want to see. Is the order of operations like step is calling itself on like the same frame as creation? Is that not a 2-frame process where like creation is 1 frame and then it starts the step event? Change the end step. How about that? Yeah? Nope. Well, I can see that Game Maker is just being all kinds of silly, so I'll just split them up into different alarms then. Fine. Okay. No. Spawn is 0. It goes to alarm 0. Alarm 0 creates the spawn, gives the spawn variable something, then it goes to alarm 1. Then you create it based on the variable that we defined in alarm 0, and then we go back to 0 at 60 to repeat the process. Why are you giving me trouble? It's always something new. You think you have it figured out and it just starts being stupid. So let's see exactly what is happening when we tell the emitter to define what spawn is. Why did it do -4 there for a second? What is -4? What does that even mean? None of these IDs are -4, but it keeps happening. Excuse me? So let's do something. I don't know why it's doing -4. That blows my mind. I don't even know how that's possible. Because to me, that's telling me that it's trying to find an instance that doesn't exist. We'll go ahead and make sure that the instance exists. Alright, so the way it's going to work now is if the instance exists, which means if it goes to -4, that must mean that the instance doesn't exist for whatever reason. So if the instance exists, then we spawn the person. If not, then we immediately tell the game to get its business together and actually find a proper object. So let's see if that works. I'm noticing that my characters are not spawning, but at least you can see up there at the top left, it's freaking out. It's being like, oh, it doesn't exist. Okay, switch to something that does exist. So we fixed that. Now we just need to figure out why the heck my people ain't spawning. So I think the reason I'm not seeing anybody is because it's not creating anybody. I have a feeling I know what's happening here is the person was spawning on the exit, even though we tried to make it not spawn on the exit. So let's see if that fixes things. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. At least it's working now. They walk way too fast. Okay. So we've got people walking. Okay. You're supposed to like not walk into the walls, but alright, hopefully that works. I just added some collision to the people. Okay. Okay. So, you know, they might not be the smartest of people, but that's fine. You know, they'll just sort of just scrape themselves until they reach their destination. I don't know. I thought MP Potential Step would be a bit more fluid in their movement, but it kind of just... they kind of just move the same way as they would, you know, if I made them motion set. So I don't know. Maybe motion set would be better? I don't know. What if I check all? It's probably gonna freak out their code if anything. Okay, let's see you check all. Okay, actually, check all seems to have fixed the weird bouncies. They're actually avoiding the walls like I want them to. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? This is actually working? Well, color me surprised. Check all was the answer to all our issues. So I wonder if there's... I'm gonna try something. This is probably not gonna work. But if we random range this, right? And we do like 0.1 to 7. That seriously decreases the chances of anything other than gray showing up, right? So I could set up like another entire, you know, like percentage chance. Nope, 2 yellow spawned. Red, purple, nope. I was hoping to see more grays appear. See, what I was hoping would happen is because it's rounded, right? It would round 0.1 to 0 and it would be gray. Type chance, I guess. Round, random. If there is an easier way to do this, I would love to know. Just so I could, you know, not have so many variables for what seems to be such arbitrary numbers, you know. So if type chance is greater than, let's say, 80. Now, you know what? There's a chance, even if there's a chance that the type could be special there's still the chance that it'll be a gray. So we should see a lot more grays up here. 1 gray, good. 2 grays, good. You know, 20% chance might have been a little too high. Nope, never mind. Look at that. Look at that. A purple and a yellow. But a lot more grays are showing up. That's kind of what we want, you know. Because in the real world, there aren't that many special instances. You know, you're gonna have to go out of your way and really find the special people. You're not gonna get views for the grays. You're gonna get views for like the yellows and the reds and the blues and all the other colors. I just realized this project could be misinterpreted in some kind of like commentary on racism. That is not the case. All right, I think this is a good stopping point for now. Our unsuspecting public is one step closer to existing, at least, you know, for us to work on some gameplay aspects. That's assuming, you know, fingers crossed that future episodes go more smoothly. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video or you enjoy Let's Dev in general, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions on our simulator's beginnings in the comment section below. I always love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.